Check. Okay, good evening. So, welcome back. My last tutorial I made was 4 months ago, so that was a long time ago. So right now we're going to explore Laravel 6. So for that, if you want to create a new Laravel project, you just need to type Laravel new and then the name of the project. So here in my place, I already created one and named it into Lara 6. So open your favorite editor. In my side, when I use PHP, I always prefer Sublime, and then when I use or to develop like some front end, as long as I'm using JavaScript, I use Visual Code. So for this, to check the version of our Laravel is here in our composer JSON. So we have 6.2. So okay, then after that, let's turn on our server and go for our Lara 6. Okay, let's turn our server, Apache and MySQL, and then I think we need to create our own database for testing purposes. Okay, let's wait to load. Okay, so after that, while we're waiting for loading, we need to set up our database like Lara 6. Username is root, password is blank. Okay, Lara 6, save, go here, let's create a database which is Lara 6, create, and then after that let's check our database migration. So for this we can delete some migration that we don't need. So for me, I only need this one. So what I need is just the user. Alright, so in our user migration, I only need some basic things like this one, and then probably we need to migrate. We need to set up our database. Migrate, wrong spelling. See that one? Okay, in this one, let's try to check some errors. Specified K too low, maximum length is 76, or error access validation, users add unique user email, blah blah blah. So for this, maybe we can do this one. Providers, use schema default string length will be 191. Then let's migrate again. So we have another error. So for this, we need to migrate fresh. Let's see if we still have an error. Okay, we don't have an error anymore. So if you experience that kind of error, so basically we just get that error because we're using sump or xsump. But if you're using your own like MySQL server, so you don't need to worry about that thing. So for now, what we're going to do is to do some CRUD, create, read, update, delete. So basically, we just need to set up our routes here, and then create our own controller. PHP artisan make controller. The name of the controller will be controller. Then actually we can make it like resource. Yep. And then after that, so when you type resource, we already have a CRUD display here, and then that's it. So for this time, we need to have what we call this one, a list of users and books. So let's just forget about the user because we're not going to use an authentication for now. Let's just focus on the books. We need to get the books, like the title, description, and then the author, and then let's make a factory and then migrate. So first of all, we need to create a model, book model. Okay, so after that you need to go back to our migration. So we have here books. So the things that we need for the book is the string, the title of the book, another string, the description, yeah, description. Okay, and the last will be string, the author. Then once it's done, we need to migrate that one. So done migrating in 0.31 seconds. Let's refresh our database. Here. So we're going to see books. Okay, good. So the next thing we need to do is to create a fake data of books. So PHP artisan make factory book factory. Alright, so let's close this one. Let's go here in factory book, and then use app book. Then here will be our class book, and then we're going to add the details of our book. So basically we have title, description, and author. Title, description, author. So here we can have fake name, faker name, fake. Oh, sorry. Okay, that's good. Next will be faker sentence. Next, the last will be faker. Maybe we can say here name. Then here will be faker title. I think we have title here. So that's good for now. And then let us check factory book class of number 10 records, then create. So not found anom column this description field list. Description. So this okay, so this is what happened for our migration. We face some syntax error, description. Then okay, let's get out on that. And then PHP artisan migrate fresh, so that we're going to roll back our migration and rerun it again. So if we're going to refresh this one, see we have the description here, and then let's go back for our thinker. Then after that, let's run our factory book class with 10 records of books, and let's create that one. wait for a while so it runs successfully. So basically, if we're going to visit our book table, so we will be having a thin fake data. Okay, so for that we're going to PHP artisan serve, and then let's check our website. Let's wait for a while, and this is it. So what we're gonna do right now is just to close some unnecessary things which open in our editor. Then let's just focus in this one. Okay, so right here we got books into book controller. This resource means that we have what we call, when you say resource in our web, we have this CRUD function among this box URL. So it will be hard to explain that in just simply telling you the theory. So let me show you what happened if you do that resource. PHP artisan route list. So this is what happened when we do this one resource box and controller. It automatically get that point that we have this 5 different get method. We have the index, which is to view everything. We have the store is to create or post request. We also have create. We also have show, update, destroy, and edit. So for that, it will be easy for me if we're going to code that one. So for that, when you visit books as a get request, so basically it calls the index. So if it calls the index, maybe we can just display something. So that something that we're going to display will be here in our resource web, and I think I need to borrow this one for a while. Book that bladed PHP. Let's delete some posts that we don't need. Okay, I think this is enough. Book paste. So when we visit the URL books, so we will trigger the index and call return view books that book. So let's try this one fresh and type the URL books. So this definitely we don't see anything because we don't have any data we pass here in our book blade. But if we're going to check the title, which is the book list, then we get the title book list. So for this, I want to import our book controller and get all the books ordered by this. So I'm going to attach the collection of books here in our view or blade template. So books. So for that, if we're going to refresh, we can see any data which is displayed. So if we want to see the data, we need to do some for loop book books as book, and then we're going to end it for each and see the URL. Okay, there's something wrong about my code here, so maybe it will read something this, and oops, get the li inside of it, and call for book book title. So let's refresh, and we don't see anything. But why? Do we have a title in our book? Yes, we have. We even have our author. Save that one. Oh, forgot this one, the get function, and refresh. So we have the list of authors. So that was the first thing we got, the index, and then the second one is the create, or maybe we just need to use the star one, and then second will be show, edit, and then update and delete. So okay, in our part 2 we're going to create, update, and delete. See ya.